Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Let's get over to the world. Bam. There it is. Wisebeard found me like right away. Don't know how he did it. Also, hello to Balka. Oh, actually, I can't do emotes if I have Alt Z on. So let's see here. Yes, of course, greetings to Channel Lurker. Happy your sentence has been served despite the abounding mysteries. Hello, Lizzie Babs, Johnny One Ups. Don't worry. I do have fishing enabled over on Twitch. Just to fake everyone else out, the command this week is !cast. And it looks to be working. You'll love to see that. Oh, I see. You're a hunter disguised as a mage. Okay. Can't tell you how many times I hear that. So yeah, so those that want to fish, you're more than welcome to do so. Some new stuff as far as fishing goes. I cannot believe how long I had been fishing in this game without a fabulous add-on that I would suggest anyone who doesn't have it I didn't have it for a while. I used all of my gut instincts to figure out what I wanted for fishing. But there is a fabulous fishing mod here. Let me see if I can get it. So run show and tell, right? Lexi Bean Fishy Buddy. Friend of the stream. Sylvie made this. If you haven't got it, you should. It has a couple niceties, including whenever you have a rod equipped, you'll see a little fishing buddy window pop up that will record your session fishing, which will be helpful for getting data. And you don't need to click a fishing button. You just need to right click. It'll rebind that for you. So see, like right now, I'm just going to right click. I think that's great. It's a nice little quality of life thing. And for someone like me who likes going through data, I've had a good amount of luck with using this to gather data for the purposes of bug reports and actually checking data against what we currently know. So check it out if you haven't already. Spotted yellowtail. That's a shame. I believe there are... I think there's stone scale in Tenaris. It's not super frequent, but I know it's out there. And as you can see, it updates with what I've caught, letting me know the percentage chance. That's pretty nifty if you're someone like myself who just loves that stuff. I did have... I've already made use of it this week in discovering a bugged fishing spot that has now been reported. I don't think I have that picture anywhere, but I won't say where it was because it's been reported and properly tagged as an exploit. But it was giving me 80% white scale salmon. So that's not how that's supposed to work. White scale salmon's actually somewhat desirable right about now because the recipe fish au chocolat is a very powerful food and it needs white scale salmon. So white scale salmon doesn't have a huge market, but it does sell between half a gold and a gold, depending on how much is available. The fish, I think, gives some amount of defense and dodge, believe it or not. So it's very nice. You caught the talking turtle? You monster, you better throw it back. Unless it grants you a wish. Yeah, I did have a couple more joke-oriented ones in there. Oh, great. Because there's so many people fishing around me, I don't know if the noise is me or not. It's not rigged. Exactly, Evan. You understand. If something's talking and grants you wishes, you should just run. And possibly call poison control, because you probably ate something poisonous. Oh, boy. So, this week, it's been actually pretty busy in the old news studio. I've been having discussions with some team members, also trying to figure out my vacation with Murag. We'll be visiting Germany, and there were some people on the team that I let know that I trying to maybe work out a time to meet up, but also real news stuff happened as well. And by that I mean like things that affect people other than me. So it's been some fun work. I'm also due to be recording a radio skit. I'm going to be doing that after session. They have need of my gnome voice,
which few people in stream actually want to hear.
Which I understand. So that's kind of what I got. I mean, that's sort of in content stuff what I got going on. Another interesting thing is I got sometime tonight. The most elite and or dumb members of Blackwing Guard are taking a part in what's becoming a tradition in Blackwing Guard. Something called How Low Can You Go? And it is a challenge to see what PvE content can be cleared with the lowest amount of people. Today, well, I should say, some weeks ago, they managed, I believe, a 3-person Ubers. But the new one that we have going on, that I'll be participating in with Obamsawin, because no one needs rogues, is I believe it's going to be a 10-person BWL. Which, boy, I'll tell you what, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, you know, Nino, I'm not quite sure what is going on. The economy's been kind of weird. Because, I mean, my gut instinct is that people are starting to hoard, be a little less speculative, and the market's been the same long enough that I don't think there's going to be any too crazy swings until the patch comes out. I've been trying to follow along with gems, but it's still hard to tell like what exactly the gem thing means. There were some big spikes at the end of last week. Still not quite positive what it means. There's going to be people that, at least for Americans, there's summer break from school. And same thing for higher education like university. That's over now. So many young people with a bunch of free time, or even like parents who might have their kids at like summer camp or stuff, I think a lot of people's free time schedule is going to be changing. And if it's not just from school, then, you know, there's always an adjustment period of getting Americans back into school. So many vacations are going to be done. It usually, at least in the American West, or sorry, not the American, sorry, like the Western audience, I think there's usually some population fluctuation for those people. And last weekend was Labor Day for Americans, so there was a lot less raiders on. Many people in the U.S. that's like a holiday weekend. That's usually when you go to a barbecue, go meet up with family. It's a pretty popular travel weekend. So, yep. Oh, it's starting here too, Nino. I'm not too far from Canada because I'm in New England. So, north of me is Quebec, and none of the trees have started changing. But I do drive around a lot for my job, and I've seen the change. I've seen the change. Beware. Where did I put that? We'll do that right there. So yeah, change is coming. How soon the patch is coming is also a little out there. It's so interesting because to be perfectly transparent, no member of the team have said anything to me about when they're hoping to have the patch out. For Turtle WoW historians, the last time there was a class change patch, it was essentially a surprise. We knew it was in the works, and we knew that it was soon, trademark, right? We knew that was the case, kind of like where we are now. And they just, one day, it's like, hey, we got to take down the server for some maintenance. And then when it was back up, everyone saw the patcher start. So I can at least say with some certainty that the team has pulled it off in the past. And be aware that that is something they'll pull off. I don't know if they're going to try doing that again. I would say, given how long they've hyped up this particular patch, that actually might be the wise choice, just to give the servers a break. Because if they make it like a big thing, like a big, very definite time when it's going to happen, it might actually cause server instability issues. But I don't know. We'll see. I do know the team really wants to be excited and celebrate everything they have in the patch. Artists, programmers, designers, they've all been working on this for a long time. And as someone who also dips their toe into creative endeavors, it's something you want to share as much as you can. Oh, really, Corey? I didn't know how the foliage was out west. I know people come to New England to look at the foliage. Some years it's like kaleidoscopic how bright it can be. And I know the phenomenon of the leaves changing on deciduous trees isn't like a uniquely New England thing. But I guess there's something about with how it happens in New England that it happens very quickly, and it's very vibrant, I guess, which is what makes it special. So I don't know if it's like that out west. Craig asks, hey Vrograg, do you know any good guilds I could join? I'm a level 47 rogue alliance. Depends on what you're looking for. There are, I'm going to guess based on the fact that you started with your level 47, that you're probably more PvE oriented. I would point you to the main Turtle WoW Discord. They have a channel just for guild recruitment ads. I would go through those. Take a look at which ones might have times for activities, whether they're raids or other things happening that work for you. And, see if that's a good match. When I was level 47 on Vrograg years ago, that was hardcore, but, I was thinking about, when I hit 60, am I going to be done with the hardcore? Because you're back then you were automatically in a guild. So I was like, do I want to be done with that guild and then move on to something else? My first guild I moved to was South Fury Trading Company. Shout outs to Koan. And I did some RP stuff with them. I had a lot of fun. I was also, back then, there was almost no North American raiding going on. So, that's just kind of what I did. But one of the first ones that appeared on the scene was Blackwing Guard. And I didn't join them for a while. Murag joined them pretty much right away, but I still continued to do RP stuff with South Fury. And then slowly over time, I was doing more stuff with Blackwing, and I just made the swap. So you know, whatever you have fun with is sort of what you want to be focusing on when looking for a guild. I don't, there's many new guilds that I have just never heard of that are new, that are building, you know. You might want to take advantage of that so you can kind of get your foot in the door, so you can progress with a team if that's something they're doing. Some people also, and I think, you know, this is sometimes why it's a little uneven. Some of the legacy guilds have guild bases, and if that's something that you really want, also check out if in the advertisement, they'll usually say if they have a guild base, and that's usually a sign that they've at least been on the server for like a year plus. So that's a good way of them demonstrating that they are very well established. There are a number of guilds that have guild bases that they aren't online very much. So just having a guild base doesn't make them super popular, but just something to keep an eye out for. Yeah, Corey, we have evergreens too, of course. I learned a lot about forestry way back in the day, and it's very fascinating, the stuff I learned about maple trees. They're maple trees, which are largely a part of like the big, vibrant sort of foliage you connect with New England, are actually better designed, and they're best described as like swamp trees. However, because they're so good at living in harsh swamp environments, they actually normally outcompete other deciduous trees like your beeches and your oaks. However, the thing that maple trees do not have is very good protection against forest fires, whereas oaks are very capable of surviving fires. So, because there hasn't been any forest fires for, I mean, it's nothing like it is out west where it's very dry in some spots. But because of that, there's maple trees everywhere because they've just outcompeted the oak trees. And there's been no fire to kind of act as an equalizer to sort of knock back the maples. And then to another extent, humans have also done a little bit to cultivate them for the purposes of like maple syrup. So it's an interesting thing. I bring that up only because like oaks don't generally have such really vibrant colors during autumn. They do have nice colors, but it's not, in my opinion, really as strong as maples. So this foliage phenomenon is, while perfectly natural, is also perfectly artificial. I got you, Craig. Yeah. You know, I would say just check out the guild advertisements. You'll probably find one that kind of fits your vibe. Nowadays, there's so many choices, you know? Yeah. That's probably my best advice. I don't have any one guild that I would, like, suggest off rip. Because there's a lot of little things that matter to people, you know? I know for myself and Murag, something that mattered was having like an inclusive raiding environment where, you know, you aren't like openly misogynistic was something that was important. I'm not saying all the guilds out there are, but something that had sort of an affirmative statement about that was helpful. And Blackwing Guard was founded by a couple. And the lady who founded it was very, very outspoken about that, and so that helped us find a place that we were happy socializing in. And some people don't care about that, and they like gamer talk, you know, and that's fine too. But that's sort of a thing that you have to kind of weigh for yourself what's important. Yep. And you can be like 9-0 and kind of spread your net pretty wide and get into a number of guilds, which some people do as well, Oh, that's gonna bother me. I just noticed that. I'm gonna fix that. Alright, let me get this last cast done. I just realized at the very bottom of the screen, the game isn't like aligned. Because if I turn off the game right now, for the stream anyway, let me see. If I turn it off, like that's the background, right? So you can see a little bit of it. That is just gonna bother me. Okay, that looks good. I think if I stretch it up, it doesn't look right? Try to not get too much of the image cut off. All right, that's better. Perfectionism. Yay. Yes, the strategic reserves of Canada's maple syrup is a real thing. It's actually it's very nutrient dense when you boil a bunch of sugar into it. So it has that going for it. Love that. I'm gonna make sure this is working. Oh, just no one fished. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had it set to go away if no one's fishing. I mean, yeah, why not have cheese caves? America's thought of it all. Ooh, someone got a winter squid. Nice. Speaking of interesting fishing stuff, I, by chance, had a chat with someone late last night. Someone was asking me, I don't have the log of it pulled up or anything, but they asked me, hey, what's up with fishing in Hyjal? And, it's a pretty broad question. But the thrust of what they were getting at was that in vanilla... Now, I mean, some of this isn't going to come as a surprise to people, but to me, it kind of does. So, obviously, if you fish at nighttime in certain areas, you're more likely to get nightfin. And if you fish during the day, you are more likely to get sunscale salmon. I don't think that's crazy. Most people know that. However, the fishing loot tables also seem to change with some variety based on the time of day. And I mean other fish, not just sunscale and nightfin. And I didn't think that was the case. I also didn't know if that was the case for Turtle WoW. So that's one of the reasons why I was happy to start gathering data. Let me see if I can pull that up too. What's up with fishing? Yeah, exactly. What's up with fishing in Hyjal? Let's grab this here. All right, that was for Fishing Buddy, but let's get the... So, this is an older article. This is posted over on Legacy WoW. And you'll see like the 6-hour rule. Now, I'm aware of the 6-hour rule strictly for the purposes of what for the nightfin, because nightfin is something that you want to catch because mana users like it a lot. Now, this is all data from vanilla era. So, winter squid, summer bass, okay, Sunscale salmon, okay, not a big deal. And this guy did a bunch of fishing only in Feathermoon Stronghold for the purposes of, like, data collection. Now, you could see the hour they commenced, how many times they cast, total casts, cast per minute, percentage, no bites, total catches per minute, right? But check this out. Further down, well, a lot of this number seems very, very regular. There's some anomalies here, like percentage no bites being 2% at 1 hour. Now, this would also be like where the local day-night cycle is, not necessarily what the server time is, because sometimes it's hard to tell. You can do slash. I think it works with. Let me see. I think do slash time. So you see, like in mine, it says 4:24, which kind of matches with where we're at. It's still like very late evening, early morning, where we're at. Let me see if I can get that back up. So, not only did I find that interesting, but take a look at some of these numbers. So, some of these are within like degree of statistical variation. 11 to 8, okay, I could see that, but 11 getting 16% big mouth clam. Okay. You can see spotted yellowtail kind of stays within the same region. Stone scale eel didn't seem to change that much. This is always a big one. But the fact that you can go from 4% up to 8% is noteworthy. And then look over here. The statistical variation is actually big enough to warrant looking into. Feathermoon Stronghold catch proportions from 1800 to 300 o'clock, or whatever. It goes from 7% to a high of 18%. So that actually does lead me to believe that perhaps during Vanilla era, there were certain fish that had their buff rates kind of pushed up or pushed down based on the time of day. I don't know if this is something Turtle WoW has. It would make fishing a lot more dynamic, so I would personally like it. However, as I'm sure many of you are aware, fishing on Turtle WoW is far from vanilla in many senses. Not only do we have two continents that are like in two different parts of the day-night cycle, which would kind of throw a wrench into like knowing exactly what time it is. Of course, we have places like Hyjal that are different. And I don't know if the catch rates are actually variable based on time. Other than the ones that are clearly based on time, like Nightfin, I don't know. And given how many broken things I've seen with fishing, whether that is broken good or broken bad, there's still some things that we'll just say aren't working, perhaps as vanilla intended. So with that in mind, I'm like, what does that mean for fishing here? Because it would be cool if there were certain hours of the day where fishing for stone scale or firefin was just more likely. And if you're watching along too, you can see that my fishing here, I'm trying to see how many fish have I caught. So we're at 35, 40, 43, 46, 49. We're at 51. And if I bring up this back up again. So let's just look at stone scale. All right, there's stone scale eel. All right, And again, we know that this is the Turtle Wow database, which isn't always 100% accurate. But we can see here, according to this, it's saying Tenaris should have a 13% chance to catch stone scale. I'm like, okay, I've only been fishing in Tenaris. Everyone's seen that, right? But I'm not getting 13%. I mean, maybe I'll have to check the numbers again, but something to think about. And I would encourage anyone who's a fishing fanatic like myself, do more experiments, see what you can find, because according to this, my stone scale eel is at just about 6%. I should be expecting double that for stone scale. So when that person, Jerry Seinfeld style, said, "What's the deal with fishing in Hyjal?" I think they might have a point, because they were telling me that they were fishing in other spots and it really didn't behave like vanilla. So this is a part of the game, a complete blindside to me. And you think I would know because I do a lot of fishing. Oh, wait, Wisebeer, was it you who does someone have polymorph cow? That's a very hard to get tome. There might even be one on the auction house. I haven't looked in a while. I know my mage would love to have that, but you need to get in a group to kill a boss that may or may not exist. I haven't got the turtle either. Let me see here. Oh, that's right. One thing you should know, if you do use Fishing Buddy, if you try to right-click anything else, you need to take off your fishing rod, otherwise you try to cast again. So, tome. Polymorph. I think that should probably... Might just do polymorph. Alright, looks like there's only turtles right now. Occasionally you can find polymorph cow. I could actually look that up on WoW auctions. I'm gonna give that a shot right now. It might have some historical data. I don't think I've ever cached the data. Like, I've never scraped the website for data on that one particular skill book, as it's pretty rare. I don't have that up. Oh, let me do this. Wow, auctions. Whoop. Okay, there it is. Let's just see what it has for polymorph. See, there is proof that it exists. So let's look back for at least the last month. So it did appear for a time. It looks like it's going for about 1,200 gold, 1,300 gold. It's very hard to find. That's because you have to fight a boss that doesn't exist to get it, so. Yeah, you know, I would say that, in my opinion, 300, 400, it's pretty cheap for polymorph turtle. You would think that it would be somehow more easily obtainable on a server called Turtle WoW, but that's just me. Oh, you got a golden pearl. Nice. Nice. Wanara just said that in Say Chat. You love getting a golden pearl. They're still pretty valuable. I know people actively farm for them. You can go kill the Naga out in Ashara, and they have like an 80% chance to drop the clams that can have golden pearls, so people go for that. Yeah, the pig for mages you get from a quest, so that one's not ever really going to be rare. Well, I mean, it's rare in that, did the mage actually try hard enough to go get it? Which, you'd be surprised. Some mages don't bother. the one thing all mages want to get as soon as possible when dinging 60 is they have to get their crystal water. They have to get that done because that's the prerequisite for the orange table. There's nothing better than just throwing down a table with oranges. Everyone loves you for a couple seconds. I'm always kind of Oh yeah, Evan, exactly. Could you? Yeah, that would be very broken. There's a reason they don't do it. You could have for each tome. You could have another polymorph out. Like a mage could 3v1, and then just like I'll do a pig, a sheep, and then I'll take care of the other guy. You know, that wouldn't be fun. Do you have some? I do not have oranges on me. I'm sorry. Hello, Bernardo. How's it going? Good to see you, friend. Wise beard. Are we doing oranges right now? You might want to get the Mulisa here. In case you didn't know, in order to summon oranges, first off, you need to make a portal that's... Hold on, wait. I have to get off my... I told you guys I have to take off the rod to right-click anything. There it is. I wonder where the table's going to appear. They're like, I guarantee you they're in the ground. So, oh, wait, I found it. I pixel hunted. It's right here. Hidden oranges. No one can know about them. I'm sure if you're a warlock, you've probably seen it, but there's a way as a warlock that every now and then, if you do a summoning portal, it'll just either like suddenly be too deep in the ground to right-click or too high in the air to right-click. I've seen that a lot outside of Onyxia's lair, for some reason. Okay, I think I know my keybind, so I can just Alt-Z it. Although then I can't see what people are saying around me in game. I didn't check my Big Mouth claims either. There could be a golden pearl in there. And yeah, Moo Lisa, you are looking pretty well geared there. Yeah, that's all healing gear. Yep. That's not. Oh, I know what you're doing. You're just a chain heal bot. I'm not trying to be denigrating, but I do think shamans can provide more than chain heals. That's why I'm a tier 3 believer for shamans, if you can get it. There's two routes you go traditionally with restoration for shaman. You either get 5 of 5, 2.5 to reduce your cast time of chain heals, and then you just put down really strong healing pieces. Your mana is not going to be great, but you are quintessentially the best raid healer the game has. If you go fully tier 3, I think there's like only a piece or two that is beat by offset pieces for Shaman. Shaman tier 3 is very strong. And I prefer that because generally as a raider, I'm a bit more conservative. I prefer having higher stam, higher mana values for lasting, just because mistakes will happen. So I like to leave the margin of error to be a little wider. If you can do that with slightly different gearing, that's usually what I opt for. And you also need to consume a lot less mana consumables if you're all tier 3, because the mana regen's a lot better. You have tier 3 tokens, but no... Yeah, they really need to fix the change scrap drop rate in Nax. It is problematic. Because, paladins use plate, right? So, for plate scraps, it's just, paladins and warriors. But chain... I'm trying to think why chain doesn't drop as much. I'd have to go... I remember I've seen someone talk about it. I'm usually just super patient, so I don't worry that much about it if I don't have scraps. But... Oh, so yeah, it just has a lower rate than everything else? Okay. I think the reason that might be is because they used alliance drop rates, and alliance drop rates, alliance only have one chain, like only one chain user, which is hunters. If they use the horde drop rates, plate would actually drop less often and chain would drop more often, I believe, to make up for the additional chain wearer. Yeah, that's not bad. Manalisa, those are pretty good numbers. There's some pieces that my Shaman I don't have healing wise, but that's mostly because I was elemental, so I just picked up off spec pieces. I have a lot of off spec pieces, like I have a rejuve, I have warmth of forgiveness, shard of the scale for trinkets. Funny story, actually, my best throughput trinkets for healing are Rejuve Gen and Nelf tier, because I don't have a better healing trinket. I could use some of my activated ones, but there's something funny about using an Elf tier. I don't know how to tell you this, Manalisa, but if you're healing... actually, no, if you're healing, you either want to pick up the Faraliena Mace or the Hammer of the Twisting Nether. You know, that's super easy to get, the KT one. And there's you have the good shield, but there's a better shield off of, one of the final bosses of Nax as well. The one you have is really good, though. That's actually the shield I will use even while I'm elemental, in case I pull threat and I don't have any way to drop it, like with a lip. So I have, I use that and Midnight Haze, because they actually buffed Midnight Haze on the server as my main hand offhand for when I'm about to get clapped. Yeah, you got the good healing ring though. That's pretty nice. That's yeah, that's a very, very nice healing ring. There's this one. There's a better one out there. Although maybe for chain healing you want to use that one. There's I'm trying to remember this. It's a totem out of AQ40, I think, that strengthens your lesser healing wave. I think that's one that is preferred. Yeah, that one. That one I think's better. Unless you need the mana, which you probably do if you're a chain heal bot, but because you're not going to be using lesser healing wave because paladins have probably already sniped that heal. It's good to have it in an emergency situation. Let's see, how cynical did Manalisa get with their spec? Okay. All right, I have respect for you still. I mean, I understand why people do it. There's a whole build of Resto where you will build towards Bloodlust, even though that's enhancement, because most of these talents here, they're mostly inconsequential for healing shamans. You have chain heal, you have the casting cost reduction ones are pretty high up on the tree, so you skip the nice things like Mana Tide, Nature's Swiftness, purification. You just skip those and you go deep into bloodlust. And your job is chain heal and give bloodlust. I understand Shaman's role as support, but I feel like that's kind of a step too far. That's like, man, am I even a healer anymore? Like, what's going on? Hello, Schlendrian. My mount tanking warrior on his way to you. Oh, great, great. I mean, it's very good. Bloodlust definitely is good, especially if you can throw it on a tank at the beginning of a fight, because that moves everyone's threat cap up. However, it's you would think that's something like an enhancement shaman would do, but nope. There's some of the most, parse crazy people love encouraging or forcing shamans to do that, which you'll never catch me doing that. I've done it as a joke before, but
I don't know why Prograg is doing this.
Thank you, B101, as always. Thank you for the reminder. You should like the stream. You should follow on Twitch if you haven't done so. I am an affiliate, so if you have Twitch Prime, you can drop those. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. B101 always drops by every now and then, just to say hey. Remember to plug yourself. And I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, I could see Manalisa in party chat saying, people ask me for bloodlust all the time, and I'm like, nope. Exactly. It's like, bro. It's hard enough to be... If you are 5 of 5, 2.5 as a shaman, you're already hurting a lot more for mana and sustainability. So you're already consuming more mana consumables than most other healers. But on top of that, then also ask to be like, okay, but what if you skip all the other stuff that takes some of that ease off of you and just become a bloodlust bot and also do chain heal? It's like, that's very tough to do. Like, if you were all tier 3 and you went bloodlust resto, I could see it just because tier 3 has so much MP5 on it, you can kind of deal with it mana-wise. Evan, there is no mana consumable for Paladin. They just, as long as they can crit. That's their secret sauce. They don't. I mean, I'm sure there's situations in which Paladins need mana. Like, that's not crazy. Like, they need mana consumables, but they do not need them nearly at the level of all the other healers. Priests have a lot of mana while casting through Spirit, and there's some gear pieces that help to that extent as well. Of course, Druids have Innervate, and Shamans have Mana Tide, which is very helpful. And Paladins, the way they do their mana sustain is they get mana back when they crit heal. So it essentially costs nothing for them. And that's why you have Paladins asking for stuff like Azure Song Mage Blade, right? They can use swords and that has crit on it. Yeah, exactly, Evan, you know. I remember I was doing Emerald Sanctum a couple weeks back. A couple weeks ago. And our Paladin healer, Kareni, shout out Kareni, was like, oh man, I'm low on mana. I have to use a mana potion. And I can't remember if she said something to the extent of like she had to find where she put them because she didn't have them bound or something. But I was like, oh, you. I was like seething over there. As an elemental shaman, I'm chugging teas and pots pretty much off cooldown if we're trying to go quick. It is brutal. And then a Paladin healer's just like, oh yeah, I do have mana consumables. Yep, exactly. And another tough thing for shamans, both elemental and resto, your naturey brethren, druids, have innervate, but using innervate on a shaman's next to useless, because I'll show you right now. Let's take a look at Mana Lisa here. I just want you let's keep track of how much spirit Mana Lisa has. All right, 0, 0. All right, we're still at 0. Hold on, let's wait. No spirit there. None. 0. All right, we're still at 0. Keep track. All right, we have 13. 24. Oh, you're using tier 2. That does actually help. 44. 56. Full stop. 56. Compare that to the spirit that a druid, priest, or even a even a paladin might have. They usually at least have double that, if not more. Priests go hard in the paint on spirit, but so what that means is when you get hit with an innervate, the mana you get back is like next to nothing because it's based off your spirit mana regen. The best thing you can do as a as a shaman is just stack more MP5. That's it. Just hope for the best. As an elemental, sometimes what I find myself doing, which I find rather humorous, is if I'm really low on mana and whatever we're fighting might have a cleave, I'll try to get cleaved because it'll pop my mana shield and I'll get mana back. Or you down rank. That's usually what ends up happening. But it's tough. Yeah, exactly, Mana Lisa. So you can't even if you're low on mana, you can't beg a innervate from a druid. You can, but I genuinely think it is worse for them to use that on you rather than like a mage, a warlock, pretty much any of the clothies who do have a lot of spirit. It was always kind of weird to me that Shaman's tier gear didn't have a lot of spirit because Shamans are like the spiritual leaders for many horde cultures. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mana Stream Totem, Mana Spring Totem does give you MP5, technically. It's not a lot. Mana Tide is really good. Full stop. It's just... it's not quite... The reason it's so good is because it helps everyone in your group. But for the person healing, it's not as powerful. So, remember, Shamans are almost always going to be in a group with melee because of Wind Fury. So, if you're in a healing group, the value of a Mana Tide is huge. But if you're in a melee group, likely it's next to nothing. Like, it's good for you specifically, but it's not as good as an innervate. So you can see the problem. Who is that hunter that was just here? Oh, Nefanti. Hello, Nefanti. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm trying to add to my numbers here. Stone Scale is still at just under 10%. I haven't been hitting any pools, which would throw off my numbers. It's all been just raw fishing. I was actually something I was thinking of maybe would be fun to do. Exactly, Evan. Yeah. I think I had it here. Where was it? So I was like, you know, it'd be cool, like if we can take a look at. So I've organized this by closed reports. So closed reports are ones that the fix is in, or they were stupid and ignored. If you ever have a chance, you should look at this one. Negative 40 hours. This is just a guy named Tevez who is just salty that he died because of a server crash. Some of them are interesting though. Like this one could be interesting. Copper vein hidden by a tree on it should be tree on east of Gold Bar Quarry. You can see it. Mouse over, I'm assuming, is like right here. Yep. So sometimes you get interesting ones like that. Oh, sorry. Someone trying to trade me something? I'm not looking at the game. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Attack speed on Hunter, not counting Quiver. Like, you know. Pets are able to be targeted by Frost Blast on KT. Is that supposed to happen? This should be a player-only spell concerning the pets are unable to chain Frost Blast if a player is targeted first, and they're also immune to Frost Blast effect. Huh. Interesting. I had no, like, you know, you can always learn something by looking at the bug tracker. So if you're ever curious to see, like, stuff that's upcoming, because if anyone didn't catch it, there was some brouhaha. Let me just get rid of that. Oh, hello. Who else joined us here? We got Durgan. Hello. Good to see you. Marion. Hello. Who's that? Pantyhose. Hello as well, I guess. And Winara. Winara's been here for a while. So, hello, John Sarkis. So, last week, for anyone who's a mage or a paladin, some stuff happened that might have affected you, especially if you are a mage or a paladin that does AoE farming. Midweek, during the week last week, there was a server reset and 2 changes that were due to come out during normal server reset got like auto added on accident, evidently. Now, here's what's interesting about that phenomenon. Both of them were things that affect AoE mana sustainability for classes that do AoE farming. The one for mages, and this one's super broken anyway. And perhaps Mana Lisa could speak on this. Wisebeard, you might know as well. But the Master of Elements talent. Yep, I can see it. Mana Lisa's already crying. So I think actually this might be best if I actually show what the talent is. So let me finish up this cast. All right. So if we go over to this and look at Master of Elements. Right here. So this is pretty easy to understand. Your fire and frost spell criticals will refund 30% of their base mana cost. Now, since I believe, I haven't been able to confirm that this goes all the way from the beginning of Turtle WoW, but at least for the last several years, Master of Elements was giving you 30% refund on every crit. So if it was an AoE off of like a shatter critical, let me see if Flame Strike, is it 2 words? I think it's 2. It's 1 word. Flame Strike. Well, hold on. That's okay. That's That's not correct. Flame Strike teaches slow too. What? Okay, let's just get like a normal one. I don't know why these all are... All right, let's just go and categorize spells. There it is. I don't know what that was all about. All right, right here. So max rank is 990 mana. So you get 330 mana every time you crit with Flame Strike. But if you set up a Shatter combo, and if you don't know what that is, you just use the Shatter to get really high critical chance. If you do it on something like Lashers, which is 10 enemies, you essentially have infinite mana. You'll do Flame Strike and you won't lose mana. So the classic behavior, the vanilla behavior, was that it only procced once. So this was a big change that affected mages. And it actually wasn't in the changelog. I even got that confirmed by the team. I'm like, hey, you still made this change and didn't put it in the changelog. And they're like, whoops, our bad. I'm like, uh-huh. And the other one is a bit more complex, but I can demonstrate it, sort of. Durgan, do you have a shield? Or wait, you know what? Mana Lisa, you have a shield. Can you put on a main hand and a shield? No. Yeah, Mana Lisa, just get a main hand and a shield on. Okay, so right now, Mana Lisa, if Mana Lisa was a paladin with blocking talents or like things that proc off of block, Mana Lisa could do it. Now, Mana Lisa, can you do me a favor? Can you just say something in Say Chat? Anything, just like even hi. Oh wait. See how the shield went away? Now, if Mana Lisa was a paladin, she could no longer block because her shield isn't out. If you are a paladin, that's bad for mana. They made a change. That's essentially how it works. Is that if you don't have your shield unsheathed, like in your arm, then you will not be able to. I don't remember the name of the actual abilities, but the ones that give you mana back when you block, you can't do that unless your shield's out. And that was also a surprise to paladins because they're like, huh, why am I so low on mana after this AoE pack I just did? And that was exactly why. They would have to spend time healing, which, by the way, when you cast spells, that also puts away your shield. So think about that. Now, if you're a warrior and you have a shield out, I mean, you don't really have many spells, but when you shout, your shield stays out. Something to think about. So that was actually a change they put in. I don't think the team hasn't commented on this, but I'm personally convinced that this just has to do with them trying to take the ease out of AoE farming, trying to make it a little bit more difficult. And don't get me wrong, I think having infinite mana doesn't make sense. I think this was a good change for mages. Sort of my opinion on the whole thing is that I agree with the change, at least for mages. Paladins, I don't know enough about to really have an opinion about, but I think anytime you make that big of a change, you need to document it and also kind of talk about your reasoning. Because it's kind of a big deal for at least mages. So, Marion, you say that, but if you are doing AoE farming and you rely on things like healing yourself or putting up judgments, and you and you don't have your shield out, that is a big deal if you're an AoE farmer. I think it's less of a big deal as it would be for mages, but it's definitely a big deal. It does match vanilla, But you have to remember that it's been that way for a while for paladins, and now you have people that learned how to play a certain way, and now they suddenly have to keep in mind a whole different other set of rules that they have to play by. And again, I'm not even necessarily against that change, at least for paladins. I just don't know how much it really affects them. I've heard varying things, of course. So I think it would, Evan, if you are not... This is the part where I'm not positive. I haven't been able to do testing, and I've heard mixed things from paladins. But if I... Hold on. See how right now my pole is sheathed? If I right-click on this shark over here... Okay, hold on. This is a bad example because I have an add-on. Let me get this. Let's put a... Alright, here's mixing a thing. Alright, now, if you see, it's sheathed. I'm currently not trying to auto-attack anything. If I right-click this, see how it brings my dagger out? So I think, at least for paladins, they need to at least be auto-attacking to be counted as having their shield out. You see, like, my offhand's out as well. Like, I'm ready for scrapping. Now, I can hit Z, but Z doesn't do anything until I drop combat. You see that? So, I think that might be how it works. I'm not really clear on it, and the changelog note was very small, so I don't know how it affects stuff. I would let paladin specialists speak on it if they know or have any opinion. But the main thrust of what I'm getting at is these are pretty big changes, and I feel like if you make pretty big changes like that, you owe it to the community to at least say more than, hey, we changed the thing. That's all. Oh, sweet, I get to ban someone. Hold on. Houston Vox. Ban. Get banned, son. Yeah, exactly. I don't need viewers. Can you imagine paying for viewers on Twitch? That's wild. It's like just make content people like. It's okay. If people don't like it, it's alright too. I mean, I don't get to do it very often. Mostly because the people that hang out for these fishing chats are just like that are kind of like in my little micro community. Y'all are pretty decent people. And occasionally Terrible Puddle will drop by and make me hover my hand and go, But usually Terrible dials it back. Occasionally I have, like, you know, the occasional deranged person, but that's not a hard ban either. Vrog, Little Tidbit might start doing AQ40, maybe. Oh, right. Sorry, I always forget Lich. Lich is from Hard Chores. And some of you might be aware, Hard Chores did finish their BWL progression recently. I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you, guilty secret here, okay? I mean, I've been doing AQ40 for a while. I still do not understand that first boss. Like, it's just confusing. The boss like disappears and then splits and then like aggro's reset, but you gotta interrupt, and someone has to be in melee with it, otherwise it starts blowing up casters. It's a very frenetic fight. I don't know if there's any other fight that's quite as all over the place like that one. Scarum, right? I mean, the first boss does seem easy, but I could also say the first boss just seems like hard to control. I don't know if it's just because of the groups I've done it with, but pretty much when I do it on my elemental shaman nowadays, if I ever go, I'm just like, I'm gonna hang out in melee. The reason for that is because Yeah, I might get hit by Arcane Explosion, but the travel time on Lightning Bolt makes it dangerous because if he vanishes and then splits, it's going to hit him, and then I'll have instant threat, and I'll get hit with a, 4K Earth Shock for no reason. So, yeah. It's a very weird fight. AQ40 itself is hard to control. It's not just the first boss. The first boss is... Yeah, I could see that. I think my experience specifically as an elemental shaman just makes me, like, I mean, I've done it multiple times, and sometimes it feels like it's a toss-up. Am I going to die? I mean, obviously everyone in a hardcore group is going to have arcane protection potions to help themselves. Very good communication, hopefully. Kicks, spell interrupts for Arcane Explosion are going to be like ready to go. If there's any way to scare them, it's with a solid plan and making sure mouth breathers like me aren't in your group or know exactly what they're doing. The centipede dude? You mean like the scorpion looking guy? The guy who, like, summons worms and then wraps people, but then also you need to kill. I really like him as an elemental shaman because I can drop fire totems that just do tons of damage and I don't have to worry about threat. Yeah, I think that one is probably the fight I am most relieved to do. Like, when it comes time to that one, I'm like, I know what's going on. I'm kind of chilled out. Like, I can kind of just stand and do a thing, not worry about it. Well, Evan, I don't have to worry about threat yet, but that's because I'm not going to be doing enhancement, so I don't have to worry about that talent. Presumably, if you don't have the talent, they would work like they do normally. I got a dog outside flipping around. It's barking at a squirrel, I think. Hopefully you don't hear too much of it. That's the nice thing about having a decent mic that's, like, directional. The only problem is when Mandalore is behind me and meows, you guys can hear it perfectly. But he hasn't come around. Also, it looks like my stone scale eel has slowly been creeping up to 12%. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what he sounds like. That's kind of true. Well, Murrog's home, so maybe he's sort of working that angle. Murrog's way more likely to feed him than I will. Trying to see where he is. Oh crap, he's actually in the window behind me. But he's sleeping. That's good. That's exactly where we want him. He was trying to get food for me when I was setting up stream. And this has been really fascinating too. Because what, the time now... Yeah, it's 5:12. Like, it's 5:12, like, I guess where we are, so it's like dawn time, I guess, or something like that. And that's making it such that I think it is changing how often stone scale eel drops. Because we started at, like, 8%. There might be something to what that person said late last night. Wait, Schlendrian, I mean when you do the /time command. The /time command. That should tell you what time it is in game where you're at. So mine just said 512. I mean, it should say the same thing for you. I don't know if it, so, because we're on, so if I went to Eastern Kingdoms, I don't know if it flips, so it would be like 1712, but... Nephanti 300 is the maximum that you can train to. You can get much higher levels of fishing, though. With rods, Eternium lines, fishing gear, fishing enchantments, a fishing boat. I think you could actually get pretty close to 500 if you had everything. Because all the fishing benefits stack. There are areas like Hyjal, you need what is it? You need 425 to get 100% catch rate there. Yeah, Lich, I did see that. I think I've mentioned this before, but when I went through the file repository that was dropped that had like a bunch of source code in it, I did see a bunch of recipes. I didn't really stop to look at them because I'm a lot like you guys. I don't want the surprise ruined, and I also know that just because it was in that doesn't mean it's not going to change, because I almost guarantee you some of it is. But yep, there are leaks out there. I'm not going to tell people to not look at them or think less of them if they do. It's not my cup of tea. I would rather when the thing comes out, people can enjoy it for what it is when it comes out. It doesn't matter anyway. They're gonna probably give us something broken and then fix it later anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure what that has to do with the Chinese server, though. The Chinese servers, excuse me. Also, instant cast on Black Rock Depths Golem Lord. How did they break that for over a year? What do you mean? Was that a changelog? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good to keep tabs on what the other language communities are doing and up to. It's fun because sometimes bridging the gap of knowledge between them is sometimes really fun, because like, oh, we never knew that. Chain lightning doesn't get interrupted. Yeah, that's a tough one. I guess you just have to survive the chain lightning. If you are level appropriate for that, you're probably not gonna. Yep, exactly. Just have a shaman and do grounding totem. Easy. There's actually... I didn't know my Vrograg on Telebim is grinding out Centaur rep. And you know the Thunder Lizards over there? I can't swear to it, but I was like 90% sure you could kick them casting their lightning bolt, but it doesn't work anymore. There are and you know, usually it's rogues who are the first one to notice when something isn't interruptible anymore, because you're usually the one to be like, oh, good thing I pooled some energy for this kick, and you do it, and you're like, oh, he's still casting it, cool. Really great use of energy. Yes, I mean, there are some exceptions, but you should be able to kick almost every spell. Like, dragons can have their breaths kicked. Not dragons like Onyxia, but most normal mobs, you can kick their breath, you can kick their spells. Yeah. And so I was like, the whole time, Lich, I'm like, is that a thing? Like, maybe the Thunder Lizard, maybe it doesn't... I could maybe report that one. Exactly. And they also changed them because when I first joined Turtle WoW, the warlocks during trash packs, the ones that do Rain of Fire, well, they also, in vanilla, they'll make little portals that will have Fel Guards come out of them. That's why you need to burn them down first, generally. You also want to kill them first because they just do a lot of raid damage, but you'll notice that they don't do that anymore because those portals were broken for a long time. I think they can do them now, but they do them very, very late, if at all. And I know they've changed, like, some things that could be stunned can't be stunned anymore in Blackwing Lair, and vice versa. And some things that could be kicked can't be, and then also vice versa with those trash packs. It's hard to keep track of. I'm not joking about this either. Well, Schlendrian, you can shield bash Onyxia, it just won't interrupt her breath. Because I think shield bash actually does damage, so you'd still do the damage. Just the, or maybe you actually, maybe because she's immune to interrupt effects, maybe it wouldn't do damage? I don't know. I can choose between making a map in Spellforce, finishing Icewind Dale 2 again, playing 100% of Kingdoms of Amalur, or leveling my Vagrant on WoW. Unemployed and still not enough time to play at all. Ooh. I mean, if I had that level of time, what would I do? I'd probably play Vagrant until I got frustrated and needed a break, and then played something else. I would like rotate. Oh, City Skylines is great. Murag is a huge fan of that game, by the way. It's what SimCity should have always been. Yeah, Nino, I think that's, I think that might have started in TBC. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a TBC thing. Hello, Marion. Ooh, you got the mount. And you're swimming. Oh, you're done swimming. Also, Channel, what kind of character are you leveling on Vagrant? Don't do warrior. That's my only advice. Yeah, they had other things like that, because if you remember in TBC, if you were mage, they had some kind of frost effect that would apply a freeze-like effect on bosses if they were immune to freeze. That would allow you to do additional damage or get the additional crit as though they were frozen. That was something I think was in TBC. So that whole idea of, hey, if they're immune to this, you get something else. So that sounds like a TBC thing, at least. I don't know, though, for sure for hunters. I've never played Anno 1404. I've heard very good things. I know it sits somewhere in the historical timeline of all those, what company makes those? Is that Paradox? I know, like, there's, like, Crusader Kings, Anno 1404, then it's, like, Victoria, Hearts of Iron, right? There's, like, a timeline of those games. Hello, TH Ball. How we doing? That's right, it's a fishing stream. You know, channel, you can't have it all. You can have an all but perfect game, but if we have a perfect game, then we'll never want to play something else. Yeah, I think, Amar, you make a good point. I remember a YouTuber I watched. He's a little edgy, but I like him. Zezintatch. He described Crusader Kings as essentially an animated spreadsheet. It's like, and like, when you think about it that way, you're like, huh, kinda. Yep. Oh, I love him. Anytime he has something out, I'll watch it. Hey, people. Thoughts on Dwarf Fortress? I want to like Dwarf Fortress more than I've wanted to like any other game. I've tried playing it a number of times. There's something, and it's not just the UI elements, because I can play bad UI, low graphics stuff. I can do that. Like, I've played Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and that's very low everything. But I don't know exactly what it is that's missing. I love everything about the game. I love the generative storytelling, the map building, the way the dwarves will react and act, how how things develop over time. Making mastercraft items is fun, but the bug never bit me. But conceptually, I love Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, channel, but you know, I don't know if you know the history around that, but there's the two devs, right? I think Toady is the one who's way more involved, but I think it was either Toady or his brother who really needed help making ends meet because of medical bills, because America #1. So it was pretty much seen as like, and I think they even said as much, that like, hey, you know, we've made this game free forever. We're doing this so we can get like a little cash and maybe help with my medical bills. Like, damn, what a heartbreaking thing. But so I'm not going to begrudge them that. And it wasn't a complete cash grab. You know, it's not like there's free to play microtransaction elements in it, you know. Well, yeah, exactly. And, you know, it's okay to make stuff mainstream. I think the only problems with when you make stuff mainstream is when you make a game for everyone, you make a game for no one. I really think there's something in that saying that matters. And you have to try to find a way when you adjust a game to make it more popular or more accessible. There's something you need to do to sort of bring the community along with you. And yeah, for a long time, it was sort of like a deep internet, like you'd have to know someone to jump you into the Dwarf Fortress gang. I think it's fine that it's more popular and they've made some money off of it, you know. You have to remember too, like that game has been developed for like well over a decade, and it's just been freeware. You know, guy says, hey, I would, you know, the donations aren't making ends meet. I have like some pretty big bills. And he was very transparent about it too. Like that's another thing where if you take the goodwill of a community and then just don't say anything and then be like, yeah, we're gonna market the crap out of this and just do a cash grab, I think that's different. Now I've built a square version of Ironforge and got a child's work crazy, then that murdered someone. 1010. Exactly. think there's been... I'm actually curious now. Huh. I'm trying... There was a game recently that... It was either Mandalore Gaming, not related to my cat, the YouTube channel, or CC Attach, that they did a video where I felt I was so smug, because I'm like, I played this game first. I knew about it before you tried to make it cool. I'm trying to think of what it was, though. Well, let me see if I can... Actually, this... I'll do it somewhere else. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. I remember what I was super excited about. You guys remember, maybe a couple weeks, not weeks ago. It was like months ago, really. It was one of the first games I played that wasn't Turtle WoW. Like, I played some Fire Emblem games. I think one of the first games I experimented with was Shadows of Doubt. And yeah, I had that sensation of like, man, I'm so cool. I knew about this game before Seth Zintatch highlighted it. He did a Shadows of Doubt highlight game review. I still like that game. If anyone remembers me playing it, I literally ran around for like an hour like a bum because I bought something that I shouldn't have, and I kept begging people for change. Hello, Car X69. Welcome to stream. Frog bump. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Do you already tried streamviewers.org? Real viewers. Oh, hold on. Oh, guys, look. I said hi to Car X69, and you know what? He's got to get banned. Oh, I was so excited. I thought it was just a new rando person. Yeah, I haven't followed it channels since the release of the Steam version, but I do know. I mean, have they changed the development? Like, is there different development branches now? I remember there was a time when Necromancer spam was real bad. Yes, channel. They are in the Shadow Realm now. They're in the sunken place. They're gone. Johnny went up. Scraps on the One Ring. I'm actually going to move that little title down a little bit. Small? Yeah, this one. Okay, yeah, that looks right. Sometimes I put little subtitles on the things you catch in the little Twitch fishing game, and I realized my own text was blocking it. Oh, good. Yeah, they can have conversations with each other. Perfect. The Fanta, you got a box? What? Actually, speaking of which, I need to open up these. Yeah, if you got one of those boxes that you need a rogue to open up, I can help you. Yeah, I think that was always the design channel, was that it was what you were paying for essentially was a very well done, like a professionally done tile set. Because all the tile sets that had been done for Dwarf Fortress before, they were all just like community made and of varying quality. But Probably my favorite Dwarf Fortress-like game is probably RimWorld. But if I say RimWorld out loud, too loudly, Murag will usually appear and start telling me how awesome. She loves RimWorld. Freaking Flask Man over here? What? Is someone trying to give you... Oh, wait. Some people like to hand out alcohol. That's okay. I allow it. Oh, no, it wasn't a flask. I had Dwarven Stout. Where's my stone scale go? How much? Yeah, 16. Does that match? Oh, I must have had one before. That's why. Oh, the fishing minigame. Yeah, might be. I forgot to put that in there. And so far, though, it does look like the stone scale eel rate is moving up, but it's slowed down a good deal, too. Oh, I got a bloated mitefish. I have to open that. What could be in it? An aquamarine. Let's go. On the Fanti, I don't think your skill can be 300. I don't know if skill affects everything either. Also, Sergeant Balka has just been getting this floating wreckage off cooldown. I've just been ignoring it. I did have some conversations with Mark Antius, our resident boundary breaker extraordinaire. I had expressed some interest in finding some really exotic fishing holes. And he explained to me that there could be a way to get into a uninstanced version of AQ20. But I'd have to actually check my notes, because I think I had notes with him about that. We could try checking it out when we wrap up fishing here. Where is it? That's probably my office. 23,781.5. Oh, was that a fish? Oh, I got a 40-pound grouper. Let's go. All right. The number was 23,781.5. Oh, it's over here. 23.7. Sorry, the numbers are really small in the lower right for me. And then it's 81.5. Okay, so it's like around here. There's some way to get in, I think. But I might need to get Noggin Fogger before I do it, so. Doable with slow fall. Right, so I'll take the trip over to Tenaris, grab some Noggin Fogger, and then see about going over there. That'll be our little adventure today, because we've been, it's been an hour and a half fishing, so. Also, once I get a 40-pound grouper, I feel like that's awesome. You might want some swimming gear if you don't have it. Oh, I also didn't talk about a project I'll be working on this weekend. I had a team member just gave me a whole pile of stuff and just said, hey, if you want to do like a feature or something with this. So far, it's mostly been some behind-the-scenes stuff on work the team's done on tier sets, visuals, things like that. So I might do something with that. I'll probably work on that on Sunday so far, because I also want to get ready for the big How Low Can I Go BWL. Hey Vrogreg, want to check one of the best Warcraft projects and games Blizzard never made? Is it Ghost? Now I'm curious. Old Blizzard was good Blizzard. Sadly. I just like the concept of Ghost. Yeah. Was that what it was called? Nova? I can't actually remember. I just remember when I was like a young impressionable boy and I remember seeing like that Ghost model. I'm like, wow, she's really hot. It'd be cool if they had a game all about her. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've played StarCraft. You know. I would love to see her as a hero. Did anyone just see Manalisa just say, and with one swift stomp, Mulisa vanishes, and then actually vanished? I think Manalisa might be the hacker. I can't prove it, but... Oh, okay, Evan. Oh, I have seen that before, Amar. I know what you're talking about. I don't know if that was a Blizzard project. It wasn't officially. I've seen people play it, I think. I know what you're talking about. You have enough lore in World of Warcraft or just Warcraft even to have like a Crusader Kings map. Absolutely. We are the CK2 mod team, yeah. Oh, I hit the okay. I hit the button to skip. That's okay. I didn't like that song too much. Was that me? That wasn't me. Nothing to do with Blizzard. Right, of course. Naturally. Hey, Ploxin, it's hanging. It's not hanging so much because it's getting chilly out again. It's not actually chilly today. It's just mild. It's nice. I wish I had a way that didn't violate someone's privacy to let you know exactly what's going on outside my window. But can I just tell you guys to believe me that there is actively someone taking a life-size head of Olmec from Temple's Guardians of the Hidden Temple, the Nickelodeon show, and like a 1-to-1 model scale replica of that and put it into a pickup truck. That is actually happening outside my window. It's gonna be mid-October, Ploxin. I'm not lying, am I, Murug? Yeah. Yeah, Evan, that's I mean, there are some games that are a little bit like that. They don't go too hard into the survival aspect, but there's like Planeteers is one of them. And there's another one I can't remember the name of. I saw the guys from Hat Films were playing it. They have some games in that vein. I mean, I'm sure there could be a game, you could make like a RimWorld. If there isn't already a RimWorld mod for this, I'd be surprised. But like a StarCraft skinned RimWorld game version. Yep, it's another temple pillaged. No, I have a really cool neighbor who does very unusual model scale replicas of stuff. It's always fun during Halloween. Was that me? Oh, that wasn't me. Dang it, I thought it was me. Hello, Marion. Oh, you're heading out. Okay. See you later. All right, let's see here. Get a couple more casts in. I'm gonna take I'm just gonna step away for just a second, and then we'll get ready to do a little explore. Be right back. Just realized that when I'm on the BRB screen, no one can see what they're casting for the little Twitch mini game. Sorry about that. All right, everyone, I invite you to get your adventuring gear on. Look, chaotic mana. Thank you for the follow. Yes, follow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll see if we can get back there. I don't know if I can, but actually, I have my off. I have a Stein as my offhand. Probably want to make sure you have some amount of swimming gear available. Some of this is going to be a swimmy time. Also, where'd my trinket menu go? Trinket/trinket. There it is. Okay, and from where? Well, I have to go back to Gadget Zan. I need to go pick up some amount of noggin fogger. If you have a slow fall capability, actually I do technically as well because I have parachute cloak. The cooldown on it takes forever though, so. By the way, fun fact, when I was coming over here, I'm actually going to show this off real quick. I know we're on our way back to Tanaris, but I wanted people to see this. There's a little area here that I've never even checked out called Sand Moon Village. There's like a little horde quest hub here, kind of. There's like a couple quest givers. Never been up here. I wanted people to see it. It's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. I did just also I did check. There's a little pool of water here. This actually does work. It is functional fishing water here. Yeah. They have like a little there's a quest giver right here. If you're Alliance, I probably wouldn't pop in. Some of them might be aggressive, I don't know. A small little village here. They got like a couple quests. I'm actually going to do these quests at some point. I thought that would be pretty cool. There's like another little altar over there. And this is fishable water. And if we go over this way, there's like a caged scorpion with another quest giver. It's a pretty cool spot though. You get this overlook looking down at like the raceway. That's like part of the track right there, you can see. Yep, and here's the big scorpion. There's like a quest to like feed him some meat. Little cute things like that. I don't even know when they added it into the game, but I just know it's here now.
Class changes 1.
Class changes 1? Okay. Murag seems to know. Alright, time to go get some noggin fogger. Oh, who's this? Oh, my UI's off. Just casually walk by, just do a 1k crit on a scorpion. You'll love to see it. Oh, I was experimenting too with like a very much like a backstab ambush build for farming mobs. It's actually pretty effective because you can kill things super quickly. Well, I'm just it's Turtle WoW. There's no need to be in a rush. It's okay, Mia Lisa. It's alright. Yeah, I think I have once or twice, because I for a long time was my guild's improved exposed armor person. So, let's see if I'm pretty sure I did the quest. I can't remember who gives it. Is it this guy? No. This guy? Yes, I want some more of that fabulous nog. Oh, you buy it in stacks of 5. Cool. Let's just get like a 20 stack. That should be enough, right? Alright. Let me invite a couple people here so we can all kind of keep track of each other. I'm going to swap it over to a raid. And give you guys assist. So if there's anyone else that wants to join, you can whisper myself, Nefanti, or Manalisa. Also, that's... You need... Oh, that's okay. You can still be in the raid group, I don't mind. So our plan here is we're going to hit the beach here. We're going to go around and down and try to find this spot that Mark Ante has told me about. Ploxin, that's gross. Why would I want to do Annihilator into IEA? I can't do that yet. So the reason rogues would be good with Annihilator is because they probably have the quickest weapon speed, because they can have slice and dice up. The problem there is, though, is that you need slice and dice up really quickly, too. So I don't know how it would work. I don't know what's higher priority. IEA is probably the higher priority, but you also want to get Annihilator up. It could go up naturally, or... I'm not sure. Actually, never mind. Seal Fate, that build has too many combo points, so I think you'd be fine to pop it early. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, Cass. Cass was saying those are Sanfury exiles that join up with the Horde in their quest line to go along with the Uniting the Trolls subquest the Horde has. Yeah, that's great. It would be cool if we had some of their skins. I think maybe we do have their skins as available. Let me see. Dark Troll. Zombie Troll kind of looks like them. They have like really blanched skin. Yeah, I don't see any skins there. I know there isn't a character customization option for it, but... Alright, let's get our swimwear on here. Alright. Alright, yeah, no rush, Argantius. Like whenever you're ready. Just whisper, man, whoever you're on. I love figuring out stuff for myself, even though you did the scouting on this one. We're gonna be going by it, I think, Lizababs. We've been there before, I think. Or was it the Conquistadors base? I can't remember now. Oh, good call. Thank you. Thank you, Ploxin. Trying to get to AQ20 a weird way. And let's see if I can bring up the stream manager. I mean, explore mode. Alright, just change that. Nothing too crazy though. It's right next to their base. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we go by the Conquistadors base first though. The Conquistador base, I think, is like here, but the really hard to pronounce German word is over here. That guild. The Schmlede... Schmetterling Brigade. Schmetterling Brigade. It looks harder to pronounce than it probably is. Oh, that's the word for butterfly? That's something that there's some kind of butterfly exhibit thing Marag and I are thinking about visiting while we're in Germany too. I'm a big fan of entomology, so I just love bugs, and I would love to see some native European species that obviously I haven't seen before. I've been to Iceland. That's as close as I've been to Europe, though. They have also different species of animals. That is actually a pretty good aim, Ploxin. Oh, while we're on the road here, I had an idea. This came up while chatting with some people from my guild. You know how I've had like those big arena events where there's like, it's a big PvP, that kind of stuff going on? What if we twist it a little bit, make it less about, it is still about PvP, but we brand it more like a Mokgara, and it's like a duel of honor between two people who have like a disagreement, and we still like do it in the arena like normal, But I thought that would be so cool. Like, you know, you have two people that are like rivals, you know, duke it out. Could you imagine some representative from Mortality and a representative from like Hard Knock Society fighting in the ring for the honor of their guild? Oh, it's so good. Or even like people that just like are rivals for whatever reason, even if it's like an RP rivalry. I would love that too. Ploxton says, every German word is pronounced stupidly, so you're probably saying it right. I mean, you said it. Murog's a big fan of the German language. I get to hear her talk to herself while she's doing her Duolingo things. Gnome Stabber against the entirety of the server. I mean, listen, Makara traditionally is two equal parties that agree on a method of combat or contest and stick to that. Also, Gnome Stabber is really, really good in PvP. Like, you may not remember this, but the first class war event I had, Gnome Stabber won. He's very competent in PvP. So maybe a 3-on-1 would be fair. I'd have to get him to come out of retirement or wherever he's been. Or whatever he's been doing. I think he has someone that raids in Hard Shores. I think. Ask Murog how to say hospital in German.
Krankenhaus. It's sick person. It's sick house.
It means sick house?
Yeah, Krankenhaus. Yeah, Krankenhaus.
Krankenhaus. Wait, Krakenwagen?
Krank is sick.
No, Kronk is a tight end for the New England Patriots. Kronk. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the Conquistadors base, right? Yeah. We've been here before. Ooh, wait a minute. A riding griffin, though. Hello, hello. No, wait a second. I mean, is it cheating? No. How much trouble can we get into? I mean... I got you, Mark. I see what you're doing. You see how quickly Marcantius is getting to us? I think Marcantius took the Caverns of Time flight and is coming this way. We should all gather up here, and then we should all try to fly together. It's okay. You know, sometimes it's about the journey. Also, Conquistadors, they got Nax recently, so that's always good to come by here. Oh my god, look at this little fighting ring they have. Oh, this is great. I never realized. So you pronounce it Krankenhaus, if that helps. Yep. Believe it or not, showing... I can usually do okay if I see something in the phonetic. Yeah. I think Conquistadors were the kind of guild that were just like, we're down to have anything, man. Requires a festive mug. Oh, do they have a they do have a festive mug. I didn't know they had this the whole time. Is this the one that gives... Guys, I didn't need any of that. Look at this. Alright, so I just need... Can I get more than one of these? Dang it. I have a second empty festive... I have another empty festive mug, but at the second I go to refill it, I think it's going to say no. Because you can only... This is unique. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So... I'm pretty sure this gives slow fall. I'm almost positive it does. We'll wait for Marcantius to get over here. Yeah, it is a very cool base. I could also maybe get rid of my catch of the day. Bunch of raw glossy mitefish. I feel like summer bass can be made into something now. Does anyone remember? I'm gonna look it up.
They just become spirit food, I think.
Summer bass. Reagent for hot smoked bass, which is... It's just spirit food? Okay. Yeah, that's nothing too crazy, so I don't really need to hang on to that. What else can I get rid of the yellow spotted tail? Absolutely, I'll keep this bonus white scale salmon. That was from before. You know, it wasn't the greatest fishing day, but I did almost get a stack of stone scale. That'll make some money. Yeah, I just realized I now have 3 ways to slow fall. I have my parachute cape, I have a festive mug, and I have noggin fucker and elixir. Really, Marcantius? I thought you would have had 60 by now. It's just 2 trinkets. It's 2 trinkets, the belt and the boots. I think Rethrus Tidecrest is like a quest chain. Ice Pearl is a quest chain. The belt is just, you can just get that, because that's just a basic crafting. And then the Deep Striders is a little tough to get because you have to kill a boss in Black Fathom Deeps a couple times, but... you're missing the belt of all things? That's the easiest to get. Hold on, wait. Azure... Is it Azure Belt? Hold on, wait, what is it? It's Azure Silk Belt. Yeah, this is a basic tailoring recipe. Well, that's a little expensive, but you know, you can ask any tailor to make that, and they probably have it. Ploxton says, is Murog here in chat? I need her to say whatever that is. It means slap face. It's someone you think should receive a slap in the face.
It's very rude.
She's saying it's very rude. I'll take her word for it.
I'm not gonna say mean names.
She's backing out. Hey, there he is. Hey, Marcantius. Hey, you know what? Just for you. Don't talk elf around me. Get out of here. Have your oranges. So, is this Griffin gonna get us to where we need to be? Tell you what, I'm gonna do a pull 30. Oh wait, I don't have bigwigs enabled, do I? Do I not? Oh no, if you see a pull timer, don't use it. Bigwigs, yeah, hold on. I need to enable my bigwigs so we can all click on it at the same time. This is a reminder for anyone to enable your bigwigs so we can do a pull timer. Pull 30. All right, so in 30 seconds, we're all going to say, take me out of here, and then we will fly. We'll try to follow Marcantius, who probably knows the way. But I mean, it will make it easier. That's true. And I do like easy. Okay, I'm on. Following Marcantius. Can I actually follow? Oh my goodness, I can follow. I should have just done this to begin with. Look at my bird. Is freaking out. Whoa, okay. Animations were not made for this. Little concerned about the top there where I'm seeing a Alliance, Silithus. Oh, so we are... Okay, so we're here. All right. We ride. Take a look at what we're looking at, everyone. This is, we're here. I learned today or yesterday that the former Blizzard dev who worked on the Culling Astrathon Warcraft 3 has done work for Turtle WoW. You're not thinking of... wait. Yeah, you're thinking of Designer Dave, not Dan. Designer Dave, not Dan. I'm sorry, they all have very basic... Imagine not having a very exotic name like Vrograg. But yeah, it's Designer Dave. Radio Dan's just been in the WoW sphere for a long time. All right, and this is all thanks to a cockamamie idea I had, and I just mentioned it to Marcantius, and he's like, "Yeah, I can figure it out." Oh, look at this. We could run right up this? Oh my goodness. I didn't think we'd make that. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'll get up this. Yeah, I need a slow fall to do that. I will use my parachute cloak. You might just want to walk around, Nefanti. I think you can just go around to the right. Yeah, you know what? They were just showing off. Let's not let them show off. See, look, we can walk around. We don't need no fancy slow fall. I know it does, but we have a hunter here. That was a good vista, though. So over here is just more... Yeah, this is more southern coastline stuff we don't normally see. Sorry, I was just wanting to try to get our bearings here. Okay, all right. Looks familiar. Wow, yeah. Look at this ridge run. This is crazy. This one you might need a little help on, Nefanti. If you don't have a slow fall, I do have a what's that thing called? I do have a defibrillator if you die. Guaranteed to work 60% of the time. Oh, there it is. The Nefanti's coming down. Let's go. Oh, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. No, no, no! Goodbye, Nefanti. I'm sorry. Oh, we lost one of our brothers today. The ocean has taken him. Yeah, we got to be careful. Also, let me get on my properly majestic mount. I love my blue mount, my blue Drago mount. All right, looks like we got like a color swap happening here. So, okay. What are we looking at here? We going this way? Okay. It's a looker back here. Oh, sorry. My mount is very big. This is why it's not allowed in cities. Look at the crop circles. Crop circles right here. What does it mean? What were the designers trying to tell us? No, we lost another one? Oh, your game crashed. Okay. Shadowwing, we're here. We're in a real no man's land. That looks very deep. I don't know if we want that. Sporygeist, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, I didn't know he voiced the Unreal Engine 5 trailer. Oh, okay. All right, my dragon's all right. He has wings. He can slowly glide down. That's not how that works, but I wish it was. I like how Mona Lisa's game crashed. Probably like freaking out by what we're doing. Caletius Dark Pyre, thank you as well for the follow. You guys are being so awesome. Thank you. If you're at all, if you're like that, I am affiliate, so you can do Twitch Prime if you have that. Give me a little Bezos bucks. Also, I don't think I ever talk about this much. I actually have text-to-speech enabled on Twitch. Just no one does it. But you can actually, you'd be able to hear it on stream. Does it show it does. So if you're on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, and you subscribe on YouTube, I'll have a notification there too. Whoa. This don't look safe. This doesn't look... What? Oh, this is the part. This is where you're like, we're gonna need slow fall, right? Can we get higher? Should we get higher? I don't know. I don't think we can. Trying to find the right angle here. Nope. Hold on, I'm coming back up. Alright. Yeah, how long does the Noggin Fogger let you slow fall for? Two minutes? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, no. Oh, almost lost it. Okay, I'm gonna start walking up this. Oh, there it is. Yep, there's a line. You gotta find it. It's very fine. Okay, there it is. Whew. Okay. Okay. That's because it won't work if you unsubscribe and resubscribe channel. It's only for new subscribers. Okay. So I start drinking these, right? Until I get a slow fall. How do I know if I got a slow fall? I've stopped breathing. That's not good.
You'll get a little back that looks like a feather. It says you
Okay.
feather.
All right. We're doing this. All right, I got 2 minutes. Oh, I can't. Oh, because I'm. Oh, do not tell me I'm not going to have enough vertical for this. No, no, no. No. I can't believe that happened. I could have just popped sprint. I would have been fine. I'll rejoin, guys. Oh, my auctions of Goblin Sapper charts sold. Time Worn Rune, you think? Alright, let me get rid of this. Actually, I don't have Time Worn Rune on Vrograg. I do on Obomsawin. There might be a way back. I'll see, maybe? I doubt it, but we'll take a look. No, I'm not going to ask for GM help. I'm going to ask for GM help if I get super stuck. Like, if Unstuck's not working. They have a lot of important work to do, and I'm not going to bother them with my trivialities. That's a survivable... Yeah. Oh, do not fall down that. That looks like... That's how you get stuck right there. Yeah, that's a stuck crevice right there. Where does this even go? Okay, so it looks like I am technically trapped. Yeah, alright, so, let's see, my Hearthstone is Booty Bay. Oh, Garfon's there, because Garfon's probably watching my stream and knew where we were going. Garfon's the homie. Alright, so how do I... if I do this, my tabard brings me to Blasted Lands. That's not the right direction, right? Yeah, I think the best I can do is Ogremar with my Wormhole. Sadly. I can't believe that happened. Do I have... I do... Oh, wait a minute. No, I have... I'm an engineer, but that goes to Winterspring. Dang it. Okay, yep. Alright, try number 2, I guess. Well, let me see. Use Hearthstone, Booty Bay, use your Ratchet Trip. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Because Ratchet will put me pretty close. Wait a second. What about... No, okay, that wouldn't work. Sorry. I have a mage alt I could use, but that could get me to Thunder Bluff, which is just moderately closer. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I can't believe I fell right at the end there. Yeah, if there's someone that's just like a warlock that's super close by, let me know. But I gotta wait for the boat. So it looks like it's pretty doable. You just gotta be careful. You do need a slow fall. And make sure you angle that last jump very carefully. Dang it. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. Where am I, Jinobi? I don't know how old that message is, but right now I'm in Booty Bay. I don't want to be here, but... Yeah, exactly. If Johnny 1-Ups can do it, anyone can do it. We're trying to get into an uninstanced version of AQ20. That's what we're trying to do. That's okay, Marcantis. You showed us more than enough. All right. Yep, that was the mission. We're going to try to fish in uninstanced AQ20. I can't believe I missed. Yeah, I mean, I'll throw on a lure and everything and see what happens. We don't have that tested for, right? So good luck in Axe too, by the way. That does sound weird. Good. I don't think anyone's laughed at me yet. There's a lot of space between Solithus and the ocean. There really is. It's true. I think somewhere out there there's also like a Tauren camp that's used for nothing. What is that? Is that just a dwarf? Oh, okay. It was just rendering. Okay. Try to get to the southwest of the Solithus map. There should be a cave, but I never checked. Ooh. Oh, Marcantius, is that the one to get to the Tauren village? Alright, alright. Man, this boat is taking forever. Schlendrian says, gonna dig for some magma, wish me luck. I don't know what that means. Yeah, also channel, that is exactly why it doesn't work with people who unsubscribe and resubscribe, because otherwise you could just spam my notifications. In retail, there's a red dragon in the cave. I don't know what it is in turtle. Really? Yeah, Shinobi, what we're trying to do is getting to Tanaris. From Tanaris, we're going to go around the backside here. There's a guild base here. We're going to hit a griffin. We're going to use the griffin to fly a little bit closer this way. We're going to end up right about here, and we're going to walk across till we get to where these fellows are right here. Nefanti, we don't want to end up like Nefanti either, who is now swimming along the southern coast of the continent. We want to be where Manalisa and Marcantius are. Yeah, magma is free fuel for smithies in Dwarf Fortress. However, that might mean you're digging a little low.
Nafanti,
Nitsuke.
lost at sea.
See, look, the text-to-speech thing worked. Nefanti, yes, indeed, lost at sea. Rip. Thank you. By the way, that was a that was a raw 2 tier 1s. I don't think that was a. Either way, thank you, Nitsuke. Oh, it was Prime. Okay, I see it on the other notification thing. Thanks. I'm live right now. We're breaking into AQ20 the back way. I just a rando. Just shouted me out. Thank you. Thank you, Narisiel. Thanks, and thanks for watching. No message that time? What are you talking about, Manalisa? Is something broken? Turtle community deserves the best. Oh, I see. Yeah, so there's that means a couple things. That means there might actually be fishing on the loot table, but we have to figure out, because sometimes fishing things on the table are broken, so it won't show anything, but sometimes there are things on there that you can catch with the right skill. So it depends. Most of the time, most of the time it says nothing, that means it's most likely non-functional. But there might actually be one or two things you can catch there, which I'm morbidly curious about. Imagine we get cleansed Ashbringer. Imagine Vrograg's the one who gets it. Just imagine the Paladin rage. I would delete the VOD and I would make everyone swear to secrecy. It's in here? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got to be in there. Cleansed Ashbringer's got to be in the uninstanced version of AQ20. Everyone knows it. We gotta summon more Ziggurats QIC with a Thunder Fury. Love to see Paladins with Thunder Fury. Salute. I'll do it again. Do it again. There it is. I saluted Naricel. Okay, where is the... There he is. Okay. Back to Tenaris. They can't stop us forever. 0 fish caught, and I have 350 fishing. I think this is a wrath fishing spot. Maybe. Nephanti found the cave? Yes, Nephanti. What's in it? Careful though, Marcantius. It might be Nephanti tricking you, so you have to go into the ocean too. Sorry about the waiting room, everyone. I did not mean to completely balls that jump there. Have you seen the Chinese Vrograg? What? The Chinese what? Or like just a Chinese person? A Chinese player? The entire subcontinent of China? Have I seen it? Yep, there's only one. Oh, I get, yeah, you probably mean the Chinese leaks. There's the Chinese Turtle WoW news? I'm down for that. So I found this Billy, someone linked on Discord. It's basically Turtle WoW news, troll covering Chinese Turtle WoW news. Really? Neat. Good. I can't speak Mandarin, so they need something like that. Yeah, if you send me a link, I'll see about if I can throw it up while we're just flying. I don't have a link for it because I just found out about it now. Troll by race, not as an adjective. I assumed as much. Yes, also Nephanti, you should take some screenshots and show it off in Explorers. Explorers love that stuff. And if someone has a link to that Turtle WoW copycat, I'd love to see it. Turtle WoW news. Okay, hold on. I think I got a link. Thank you. They even did the tux. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen. minimize that. Keep this up. Can I? All right, bring it up. I got it, guys. I got it. All right, hold on. I'll pause the music too in case it has audio. Not that we're gonna know what it's saying in Chinese, but maybe there's a translation thing here. That's not. Maybe. What does this one do? Okay, maybe not. No. Okay, we're pausing that. And then, do I actually have... Well, there it is. I think you guys can hear that, right? Oh, wait, maybe... Oh, you guys can't hear that. Sorry, hold on. It's under audio sources. We're going to do this. Okay, sorry, I realized you guys could hear none of that.
性兼顾了耐力，还额外提供2点命中。第二个场景是龙类大厅，感觉和 BWL 的5、6号房间比较相似。大厅的首关 BOSS 是一个头衔为吞食者的蓝色龙人卫士，会掉落一个适合元素萨+2法术命中和29自然法伤的盾牌。这个是奥数元素 BOSS 房间的场景。从造型上我们可以看出，这个3号 BOSS 是早期还未替换模型的样子。通过
Was that it? What the heck happened? Oh, sorry. There's a. Okay, I don't want that.
GM 之前的披露，我们知
Hold
道
on, I'll make this a little
这个 boss 现在模
smaller.
型已经
I'm
进行了
curious
更
now.
新，是一个类似于正师傅的元素生物。之前 GM 也提到过，卡拉赞上层的 BOSS 有一半的难度将会超过纳克萨马斯。如此高的强度，我们开荒挑战，网络当然不能掉链子，推荐大家使用海豚加速器。现在下载登录后，使用兑换码 M237即可领取 UP 的专属福利时长进行体验。乌龟服加速页面更享多项快捷服务。咱们来接着看，这个场景应该是卡拉赞顶部麦迪翁的观察室，房间内还残留着麦迪翁的回响和一个天文望远镜。推测这里应该会有任务互动或剧情来推动玩家挑战卡拉赞上层的进程。下面的这些内容是我觉得这次曝光含金量比较高、比较重磅的。我们可以看到这张图上是一个很大很开阔的场景，和 TPC 卡拉赞副本马科扎尔王子平台的场景一做对比，感受还是比较明显。大家可以注意一下这个 BOSS 的头衔和名字，看你是否还有印象。燃烧军团大领主克鲁尔引用的是 TPC 2.0 燃烧的远征黑暗之门开启期间入侵艾泽拉斯的恶魔 BOSS， 正是诅咒之地世界 BOSS 卡扎克的仆从，会掉落一把和 BOSS 同模型秒伤100攻速 3.8 的双手斧。之前 GM 还披露过在卡拉赞上层会有一个神秘区域，不知道是不是
Maybe they've leaked more to the Chinese community. I mean, look at that.
外域的内容。其实从这些曝光的图片我们不难看出，由于泄露端是7月份的，很多的副本内容和装备外观还都是未完善的，还是一起期待新补丁的发布吧。除了副本内容，捐赠商城也新增了海量的商品，各个分类都增加了不少种类，如锻造套件、清雅坐骑、无敌坐骑和各种幻象。当然这些坐骑只是陆地的，并不具有飞行功能。新补丁的具体内容预计最近也会陆续公布，大家保持关注，我也会及时分享。下面是快讯和更新摘要。前2天 GM 披露将为新法术和现有法术增加新的视觉效果，新补丁上线后各职业的法术效果应该会有不少惊喜。最后是更新摘要，也可以暂停详细查看。幻影赛道的任务现在将不会自动完成，
Man, I wish I knew what that said.
规则使用组队系统的队伍现在无法更改拾取规则。
Maybe I should start using the flashing arrow thing. That really grabs the attention.
收益递减，插旗和野外单挑应该会影响比较大。丝滑的4连 连招、驱散、假死、冰冻陷阱、瞄准射击，现在可能无法再无限循环了。促使奴役召唤其他恶魔时，现在会以旧换新，而不是提示施法失败了。版本掉落装备宽限期内将无法附魔，避免幻化玩家在装备时被愤怒的主动效果影响而绑定装备。修复了控制类的法术和道具，在施法后不久就会出现脱控的问题。
Sorry, we're checking out the Chinese Turtle WoW
分别
copycat.
延长到30分钟和15分钟。怪物和所有 NPC 的攻击机制重塑，现在将优先攻击近战目标，除非远端目标的仇
While
恨
I'm trying to
比
get
近战
back
目
to where
标
I'm
至少
trying to
高出
explore.
30%。已经有猎人反馈，现在宝宝第一时间拉不住怪了，以后
I mean,
宝宝应急拉仇恨，尤其是多
not
目标
making
时
it very
难度将
visually
得到优化
interesting,
现在
like,
昏迷效果会考虑路径和减速问题。炮手威力现在将有机会掉落2件蓝装，而不是固定的1件。那以上就是本期的全部内容了，记得一键3连关注偶，我们下期见。
Okay. I know. Sorry. Thank you for the link, Lizzie Babs. That was illuminating. It looked like some of the stuff they had there were like much more substantial leaks than stuff we've had, but I don't know how much I can trust what they have because I don't know their sourcing. Very interesting though. Music. Put that back on. Elon Mom. Exactly. It is my Elon Mom moment. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. The Chinese community could definitely use something like that. I'm glad they have it. But now I'm just morbidly curious how that information was passed along. Also, Skrydy, welcome to stream, by the way. If you do !cast while you are in Twitch chat, you will get the option to fish, even while we're not fishing, in case you wanted to fish and didn't get a chance. Yeah, I think Nafanti found. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That I think I've been there one time. I think a GM took me there once because I was talking about like unknown or unused areas. I feel like someone showed me that one time. I'm still dedicated to get. I am going to get to AQ 20 uninstanced, and then I'll try the cave. There is a plain spot too. Interesting. But one I can only get to without the other, so I'm gonna try getting to the AQ 20 and then I'll jump down. Oh, sorry. There's just a loud motorcycle. Yeah, Skritty, if you ever want to raid with me, I normally only raid with Blackwing Guard, but it's pretty much open door as long as you're not like an asshat. So, yeah, you can look up someone in Blackwing Guard anytime. If you find like a level 60 person for Blackwing Guard, they can get you in. Just ask for an invite. They got the raid schedule and everything in the Discord. You probably won't be raiding with Vrograg much though. Vrograg doesn't raid very much. He's like retired. He's semi-retired. Even though I have a Thunder Fury. Oh man, more of my Goblin Sapper chargers are selling. You'd love to see it. I really liked those TBC Nomergan Network news videos back in the day. Yeah, I saw those after the fact. I honestly, when I thought of making Turtle WoW news, my biggest inspiration, I've told people this, was Barney Beekeeper. I was like, oh, cool, like you can have like little segments where you have someone like kind of tell you a story and just do like really basic emote actions, and then yeah, I mean, I have critiques of the Chinese Turtle WoW news, but listen, I don't know if that's like the first one. My first one was pretty rough too. Generally, I think you don't want to just throw big text blurbs up on the wall. You want to keep it a bit more punchy. have whatever visuals you're using be a little bit more interesting. So yeah, you don't want to need a flashing arrow to bring people's attention to something. Whatever you're showing should be the thing that their attention's on. Also, I don't think the person does the same technique I do for machinima, where I actually pre-record the audio and then I listen to the audio and then do my machinima and record that, because it looked like they were just taking looping animations and then just stitching them together, which is more time consuming, so I don't know why you'd do that. But also, the troll male animations aren't the best. Some of them are really good, but yeah, that was cool to see. I wonder what the black gloves were. There was a tuxedo shirt and formal pants. Oh yeah, and also Scritty, I will always tell people too, enjoy your time leveling for your first time on Turtle WoW. Stop, smell the roses. There's lots of new content. You can make new friends. Enjoy it. I hope you have fun. Cass says, back when I played retail, that was the nice thing about being on an RP server. I had news 3 days a week live. Really? Someone did live news? Interesting. All right, I'm getting back to the reset spot. Yeah, Navanti, I know the spot you're talking about. I have been there. It is really cool. But you have to swim around the southern end of the continent to find it, and it's a very long swim, even with swim speed increasing items. Okay. Alright, do I have all my swim speed stuff on? I do. This should, in theory, help the speed of the Griffin, but... I think I roughly understand where I'm going, Marcantius. Roughly. I should be able to get there again. I have an okay sense of direction. The most important thing is I want to get up on this ridge and make as much distance as I can. Hello, Scritty. Yep, this all looks familiar. Whee! Oh, I wonder if I can get up here before my time's out. Oh, it's getting dark. I don't know why it's getting dark. No, survive. You're a rogue. You're fine. Okay. We ride. This will be so easy. Hello, Chaotic Mana. I'm glad you came here just to fish. I remember this flat plane where we were on for a while. Yep, and I'm gonna be like around here by the time I figure out how to jump down. We don't want to hit that. That looks bad. That looks edge of the world bad. Yep, okay, I gotta get up on this ridge clearly. I think. Marcantius, I might have spoken too soon. Can I replicate your feet? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a part of the ridge where it looks like you can't run up it, but you totally can, which is cool. Right, and we're around here. This is where I was helping them Nafanti not die by falling. Okay, now we're around on this edge, and I think it's that ridge there where I'm gonna need to make a jump. Yeah, yep, exactly, Shadowwing. That's kind of the... That's the going plan. What's a safe way to get down? Yeah, this shouldn't hurt that bad. Could you oof. Can you imagine if I died here? That would be real bad. Yes, that is where we lost our soldier. Godspeed, Nefanti. Who's exploring new reaches. So I'm actually happy accident there. Schlendrian, no, you dug too deep, no. That's how it starts. You're like, wow, Mithril's really great. Next thing you realize, you got demons. And that's not a good time. Also, why is it so foggy here? What is going on? Okay, that's all right. We can go around here. I like how there's like literally a continental divide here. I think I want to jump from there to there. Uh-oh. Schlendrian, back out. Hit a cavern, and now troglodytes are pouring in. Yep. In the world of bad things you can find in, Alright, maybe I don't need to be on the ridge for this part. We'll check. Yeah. Now we're okay here. Yeah, I'm on the flat plane. I think after everything seems like after this, that's when I jump, but I don't actually know when the next. Oh, I think it's here. There are. I love following along with Schlendrian's play-by-play of Dwarf Fortress. There's children down here. Oh no. All right. Well, that's the. Yeah, this looks correct. This is where I need to make the jump from. Scrydy, thank you for the follow, friend. Thank you. All right, this is where we have to be careful, find the right little spot. And up this way, and okay. This is where we get justice. We start justice by waiting until I get the. All right, we got the right one. In fact, I'm going to show some style. Okay, the jump went correctly. All right, we got 2 minutes to fall. This is looking fine. I mean, I don't want to fall into whatever that is. I think I'm okay. Okay, we're good. All right. Welcome to uninstanced AQ20, home of cracks in the ground. Hello, Manalisa. Yep, I'm gonna be careful right here. I just want to see what this is all about. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump down that. Taking a look underneath. Yeah, okay. Looks alright. Alright, let's get. Now, I heard there's water here. I want to see about fishing here. And we have some of these. Oh, hey, Garfon. Hey, good to see you, friend. Oh, I didn't. That's not. I need slash wave. Observe the husk of the silted, a foul reminder of their growth. Yes, we can all learn a lesson here. Okay, now I don't remember any models like this. Like, I've seen the buzzing animations. This almost looks a little bit like the thing that hangs down for, What's the name of that boss where you have to kill the eggs? And then, like, his brain case explodes? Oro? No, Oro's in... Oh. More Karaji ruins here. These pylons. I know these pylons are used in other places. Oh, we have a fire? Hold on, I want to see if I can get to that fire. I think there's like a path up this way. Maybe, maybe not. No, okay, maybe not. And here's the water. Okay. Always problematic when you can ride under the water. Just north of that water spot is a really cool egg spot. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm underwater. Hold on. Now I'm not. Now I'm underwater. Now I'm not. Now I'm underwater. Alright, let me see if I can fish something here. Nope. I want to make sure I can get every little spot of this fishing hole. As someone was saying, like, certain spots work and others don't. So, let's try. Alright, right now our fishing skill is at a measly 332. Fishing buddies picking up this zone as Silithus : Silithus. There's not many of that. I'm going to give it a good couple casts because there's a chance there might be catchable things and there might be things that aren't catchable. Alright, so I got a dead cast there. That means that's a dead spot. So it wasn't because I had too low of fishing. I'll put on a dynamic fish attractor just in case. It's my goal to find the most exotic and strange places to fish, so. Shadow Wing says they've been here with Bregorn once. Shout out to Bregorn. Instant cleansed Ashbringer. Yeah. In a minute, I'm going to go to the instance portal and see what happens when I go through it. Yeah, I'm very interested in that. It does look like this is dead water. And dead water means nothing's getting caught here. I'll give it a couple more test casts. Right, from this, yeah. Have you caught anything, Garfon? Where are you? You're over here, right? Also, love the T-Mog. Lovely stuff. Where's that robe from? I'll try it from here just in case. It's probably nothing to be caught here. So if there was something to be caught here, and I failed, you would see fish isn't on the line, or like you just missed it or something. So I'm not seeing that, so this is indeed dead water. Sadly. Unless I did get cleansed Ashbringer. Maybe this is the only spot you can get it, and you need to get 3,000 dead casts before you get it. Yep. Alright. Well, it was worth checking out. Now at least I can say I've been fishing here. Whoops, swim for a second. And I'm done swimming. Boop. Alright. Now, Manalisa said something. There's an instance portal, which is fascinating to me. It always is, B101. It always is. Now, according to the map, we're still not in Solithus. We're like very far south of. Whoa! Look at this. Look at all these glowing eggs. What does it mean? They don't have eggs like this. You are in the middle of AQ. Well, I am, but
It's the area people skip.
people skip this?
Yeah.
This isn't AQ 20. This isn't in AQ 20. Something like this thing isn't. I know there's that little creep area where, and like these things might be off to the side, but this isn't. Nothing like this exists in that AQ 20 raid. Not like arranged like this. These eggs. Oh, they're solid too. Reminds me a little bit of Spider Boss area. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, John, you're right. All right. Wow. Okay. It looks like this is like Dead Endsville here, though. Right? Yep. So those are the walls. Or those are some version of the walls. I'm in the wall? Sorry for that upskirt of Frogreg. Okay. Mana Lisa, you made mention of a instance portal? I'm interested about that. John said there's a other cool spot is to the west of your current position. No, sorry, let me bring my map back up. West. Okay. Yeah, look at all these little dead carapace fragments that are just everywhere. All these bugs fought and died. Whoa, look at that. Yeah. Oh, that's the... Huh. Is that an instance portal? It hasn't rendered in yet for me. Are you gonna try to go beyond it? Oh, this is where Rage Axe would be. Yeah. Some of this looks familiar now. Like when I see it through that lens. Oh yeah, this is the Rage Axe area. Because yeah, you'd come here and this is where the fight would be. Right here. But everything beyond there doesn't exist. I mean, this looks a little different, and this is where the little scorpion dude, that first boss you have, he'd be right here. This looks like AQ20 now. We actually have an actual staircase there. Yeah, I wonder why they keep all this loaded in. Yeah. Okay, so my guess, Mana Lisa, based on where we are. So it literally says we're in Anchorage now. I'm almost guaranteeing you, based on, let me check this again. I bet you that is just the gate for AQ20. Like, if you go, you're gonna be in AQ20. Oh, you can't even get in. You can't just approach it straight ahead. Wow, yeah, there's an invisible... I'm actually trying to walk dead ahead. It's not letting me. What don't they want us to see? I don't know. I don't see anybody over there either. Mysteries abound. I mean, if you can get over there, go for it. No. Okay, yep, Mana Lisa. John Sarkis seems to think you're going to be in AQ20. You are now an AQ20. All right, Garf. It's just us now. In this reimagined version of AQ20. An unpolished gem. I'm just taking a little wide stance. Some of this stuff is in AQ20. A sand waterfall. You don't see too many of those. Look at all this. Little altar there. Yep, it seems to think, yeah, it does act, the map thinks we're in AQ20. Until we get beyond this point. Once we get beyond this, it's like wherever. I agree, Garf. And then we're here, and then watch. Oh, wait, not yet. I was advised to go further west, I think. But... is that an external view of it? Okay. Whoa, what's going on here? Alright. Fanti, I know where you are. Wow. They don't have anything like this. Whoa. More of these sandfall effects. Okay. The Black Empire may be in disarray, but it's hard to rid the world of the roaches. Yeah, no kidding. We'll keep riding west, see what we can see here. There's probably gonna be more mountain ridges. Oh yeah, look at this. Ooh, that looks like that might be passable. Like I can actually walk up there. Let's try it. Maybe. Maybe? No. I don't think I can do that. Let me see if I can get over here. It's a shame. That means I could get on that other wall and see what else is over there. But yeah, if we get up high and then jump. Yeah. It's close, but not today. Oh, that's a big drop. Don't die. Okay, you're good. At least it stopped being so cloudy. Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe another ridge I could maybe get up on. Another one of these little pylons here. I'm amazed at how much open space is over here. Turtle Wow team says we don't have room for more guild bases. Don't believe it. Okay, now this... yeah, that's a bad news situation. You don't want to fall in that. Good to know it's here. Wait, don't fall in there. Okay. All right. Well, now I know it's on the other side of that ridge. Never coming back, Sylvania. That's where you go. You're hearthing out of that. Yeah, no one wants to jump into that. I want to check out more of these spots. I mean, some of these things have been used, like their scale is different. Like I've seen things like this in other places too, and they just scaled this up. It's way too big. I wonder if this was like something they were toying with, and this is like how they wanted it originally play out, and they just use it as like a testing ground, maybe. Uh-oh. Schlendrin's now holed up in the kitchen after the troglodyte invasion. Godspeed. Oh, yep, we got up. And it's not getting up that, sadly. They can do a new zone. They could easily do a new zone. Also, this scale of this zone is Hyjal-sized at a minimum. This thing's huge. You know, if they do something with Uldum, you could just have it here. No one would even notice. Interesting. I'm going to show this off here. Look at that. Where I am right now, this is the overhead of the map. Now this doesn't match what I'm looking at, right? But yeah, exactly. So maybe underneath there's like a beetle shell here or something, or maybe they just left this artwork in, right? But if I go this way, right, you see how there's these right angle kind of paths? Those aren't really here exactly. Oh boy, that's looking like straight up Minecraft right there. We'll see where this takes us. It's in the map, but above you. I don't know. Really? So there's something that high above us? I don't think we can get up there, but I know, right? Look at that, and it's just like, hey, look, a big cavern. A cavern that really doesn't want to render in right now. Could be. Could be. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was a sand trap. And I think that brings us back to where we started, pretty much, right? Yeah. I mean that was it. That's the whole of it. This big open area with little touches of AQ20, unused water assets. All, like, again, I haven't seen like any of these dead bug carrots. I mean, maybe they're used in places I just don't remember, but I didn't check out this much. I want to check out this a little bit more. Oh yeah. Got the little bug ambiance noise happening. Get on this. Yep, there it is. Oh, come on, I can get up there, right? There it is. Jump up on this. Oh yeah. King of the Hive. Whoa, it goes even higher. What the heck? So this actually, thanks to Conquistadors, is incredibly not hard to get to. You'll need a slow fall to bridge that first gap, but as long as you can get some noggin fogger, you can do it. Where is Nefanti's left the office. I don't know if they're still on the farm, but maybe I can at least go check out that, but I have to figure out how to get over there. I don't think I can from here, if I'm being honest. It's too late. I can't get to the ocean. Oh, I'm sorry, Raukangren. You got deflated inflatable Thunder Fury. again.
Why program is doing this? He's obsessed. He needs help.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that did... Yeah, I think I remember that, Lex. I think I do. No, I think this would be much better served as like a new zone, something like this. I'm just not sure what they would do with it, or like how much resources they have. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen here? I'm going to drink some Noggin Fogger. Actually, I'll drink this filled festive mug. 30 seconds. Godspeed, everyone. Okay, we are falling. Not ideal. But... Nope, I need the slow fall one. Nope, that's not that. I need... Uh-oh. Slow... Come on. Come on, slow fall. Uh-oh. Yeah, now we're free falling. Please, Dogged Fogger, please. Am I slow falling now? What? Oh. I'm not really sure what happened. Well, this looks familiar. It just pops you out here. Oh, was Shagu here? Hey, Shagu. Okay, so, what did we learn today, everyone? We learned a couple things. You can get to the area here pretty easily. Thanks to Nefanti. If you swim around here, you will find a little Tauren camp in a cave. And if you try to boundary break too hard, it'll poop you back out here. It's your bony Vrograg. It's everyone's favorite bony reporter org. Well, that certainly made for a fun stream. Big shout out to Mark Antius. Thank you for helping me figure out if there was a way to get over there. Even though we didn't find any new fishing hole, we did get to explore a part of the game probably few people know about. Really, the imagination goes wild over there. So, thank you for that. Thank you to everyone else who dropped by. I'm going to suspend fishing so we can check the check who won today. No chat command. And then I think I just have to do leaderboard, right? I think. Yeah, just leaderboard. And then we're just gonna go leaderboard, so we can check out that. I'll make it a little bigger so we can watch drum roll style. Okay, today's winner was Johnny One Ups. Very nice. Great job. It'll move over to catches. Flask. Rao Kangren, you got it. You got a Flask of the Titans? Nice. Oh, yeah. Some great stuff there. Johnny One Ups. Let's see if I can VIP you. VIP. Johnny 1 UPZ. You're already VIP. Well, guess what? You're still VIP. Do I actually have the, Oh, go away. Did I keep the 30 pounder? Here. There's a consolation prize. Here's your 40-pound grouper. All right. Thanks to all the people who dropped by. We had a good time today. Lots of fun stuff coming out soon. I'll have like it won't be like a teaser trailer, but looking over some teasers themselves, going over that. I have the How Low Can We Go Blackwing Guard BWL attempt coming up soon. So I got to get ready for that. But yeah, had a good time. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you in game or in stream next time, I'm sure. So until then, take care of yourself. I always say take care of yourself, but you should. Take care of yourself. When you're playing video games, remember to have fun. And as always, remember, the deadliest weapon is knowledge.